Module 5. Have you ever felt like you're drowning in a very deep ocean and you don't know how to get back to the shore? You must be feeling quite miserable, right? At least, that is what I felt. All my efforts went in vain. I was busy fitting the puzzle pieces, but what I didn't know was the puzzle I solved was not the right puzzle in the first place. Just like my past mistakes, I always trusted my clients because I always believed they were the victims. But now, I realized again that I was wrong. My judgments clouded my vision. Now, I realize that I'm a big fool, and you must be wondering why. Why did the minister want to reinvestigate his missing daughter now? What was he doing 2 years back? And how did he confirm the dead child was actually his daughter? Was this all his plan from the beginning? Since the elections are coming, he wanted to use his daughter as a part of sympathy to gain more favor in the election, so he can secure a seat himself. Wow, how low he fell to use this cheap tactic. But before that, I have to find why his daughter was kidnapped. Asking for others' help is something I would avoid like plague. I don't want to be seen as an incompetent detective who lacks in doing his job. Putting my ego aside, I had to ask the help of my seniors at work to solve this case. Even though I really hate asking for my help, the situation I'm in is really a dire and frantic situation. Soon, I explained my situation to one of my seniors, who was also the previous in charge of the case I'm handling currently. Upon explaining my situation, my senior gave me a clue about the minister being involved in a smuggling activity, and in order to avoid the truth being exposed, he used his daughter as the bait. Everything clicked into place now. The reason for reporting the case and unexpectedly how he found his long-lost daughter's body. But what I didn't understand was about the 2 kids who were kidnapped in the past. At this point, nothing made sense, but the case was getting really mysterious, and I liked it very much. Days passed by. With the help of my senior, I gathered enough information about the target. Now all I have to do is connect the dots, and very soon I'll solve these unsolved puzzles. Starting everything from scratch is never a good feeling, but anyone who's very enthusiastic to learn more will never give up, even if he had to start from scratch. With that thought in mind, I gathered my data. After connecting all the dots, I got the entire picture of the puzzle. First and foremost, there was no kidnapping in the first place. All the parents who said their children were kidnapped were no other than the crime partners involved with the minister in the smuggling case. Secondly, creating a fake data is a very common thing in this country. Thirdly, a man in his mid-40s and a child about an age of 8 years murdered by these people were to bait us. Lastly, as a private investigator, I couldn't do anything. My hands are tied, but I can surely expose their crimes to the world. With the help of my senior, we got hold of a hacker who also seems to be an insider belonging to a paparazzi. After giving him all the information needed, we waited for the hacker to do his job. To be honest, I thought our plan might fail, but I decided to trust my senior who suggested this plan. On an extremely fine morning, I woke up to see the internet being in hustle, and tweets on Twitter about the minister were blowing up. When his true colors were exposed to the world, there was no way he could save himself from the grave he dug for himself. What you sow, so you reap. After a year-long struggle, the minister and his crime partners were placed in prison for their crimes. There will be times when you are at your wit's end, or you might have been exhausted about your whole resources. Asking for someone's help may look strange at that time, but there is nothing wrong in asking for help. Don't ask for someone's help when you haven't tried to solve your problems. Ask for someone's help when you think even you really need help. The 5th step involved in solving problem is to ask for help when you are at your wit's end. And that's all, folks, from my part. With the 5 golden steps involved in problem solving skills, you can solve any problem coming your way. But always remember that reality is different than we think. Never to procrastinate, as you're missing out on the fun in life as the deadline is nagging behind. Problem-solving skills may help you solve problems, but it is you who have used it wisely, and I hope you achieve more in life and become a great problem solver. Have faith in yourself. After all, a good problem solver never gives up. Thank you.